Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I want to make a video about something there isn't that much content about. I only saw a couple of videos about this. I give you the first. I start with a story. So there's a couple of books. I can't remember which one, which book talks about this. But there's two. There's a Talent is Overrated, and the Talent Code. But in one of those books, they talk about how high-level performers. I think they talk specifically about chess players, how grandmasters can anticipate 6 to 10 moves ahead or something like that, and lesser players can only anticipate like a couple steps ahead. So as far as tennis goes, if you have a lot of experience, you can anticipate where ball is going to go with a high probability, and I think tennis was one of them, where they showed in the book they talk about how pro tennis players and kind of amateurs were shown a serve, and they had to guess without seeing where that server actually served. They had to tell the researcher basically which side of the box is going to go, and no surprise the pros can anticipate with much higher degree because they're picking up on all the clues, how the body is positioned, where the racket goes, and all that stuff. So the point of today's video I wanted to make is you do have to watch the ball. That is obviously very important, especially when you yourself hitting. But once the ball starts flying away from your strings, you should, and that ball kind of flies into a frame of your opponent. This is where you can start, and very, very much should develop a skill of watching their body language and picking up all these different clues of how they get ready. That tell you everything basically you need to know about what kind of shot it's gonna be and where it's gonna go with a higher likelihood. So here's a good example. So a really high level shot will look a certain way. So you'll have a unit turn, and it'll be full wind up. So now from this wind up, and this is a pro grade wind up. So I'm turned enough, and my racket is all the way back. So from this position, I can hit anywhere, which makes it harder to distinguish. But at the club level, people usually are not as skilled, and they leave some crumbs for you to pick up. So the very obvious one would be not turned enough. So if you just a little bit under turn, your chances of going inside out are gonna be way less. And even if you can hit there, it's not gonna be great. So stuff like that. The same with the take back. If your take back, say, goes for a slice, you know it's not very easy to hit a very good slice shot with this grip, or especially if you're running. So that's already by default not going to be an aggressive shot, and you should take appropriate steps, maybe come to a net if it's doubles or something like that. But basically the point is you have to learn how to watch the opponent. They telling you to a very high degree what's going to happen to their shot and what they can do, and then you can position yourself accordingly. So there's just a lot of situations, but that's why I talk to all my students who play, whether it's ladies and USTA team or competitive juniors. You have to learn to watch the ball and anticipate what's going to happen in a point before it happens, and it's absolutely can be done, especially at the club level, when most of the time ladies just watching the ball. They're not even trying to assess what's the opponent looking like, how they came to the ball, what can they do from this particular situation where they say they're in trouble. Their options are going to be extremely limited. So learn to watch the opponent. So as the ball flying into their frame, so you're basically doing both at the same time. You're watching the ball, but you're also gathering the analytics of your opponent. So that is huge. There is no high-level tennis unless you can do that. And even if you do it at the somewhat less of a degree at the club level, that will give you an enormous advantage. So please let me know if you have any question about this. But with that being said, go rock the courts.